Okay, back again doing another fly pattern. Today we're going to do this little muddy. It's a Umpqua pattern, but a great little pinfish pattern. I don't have any pinfish patterns up on YouTube yet, so I'll show you how to tie my version of this, and we'll get started here in a sec. So we've got a Gamakatsu SL12S in the vise. We got some black Danville 140 denier. We're just going to go ahead and start kind of midway down the shank and work to just a little bit right to where the bend kind of starts on this hook. So maybe between the point and the barb there be a good place to stop. First material we're going to use is medium cactus chenille. We're going to use root beer. I believe the original pattern for this calls for like EP fibers for this, but we're going to use the cactus chenille. I think it comes out looking a little better. Plus I get this nice root beer color, so I don't have to use orange or red, which I think stands out a little too much on this pattern. You could definitely go with like red or something if you were tying this in black and purple, but you know, nothing crazy there. So we're going to palmer this around the hook shank. We're probably going to do about 5 turns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do one more. We'll do 6 just for good measure. This is just like if you're making a shrimp pattern, just making like a little egg sac. But in this case, these are going to be our bleeding gills kind of pattern. We'll go ahead and wrap that down. And we'll cut out our excess here. Alright. Sure we just get that cleaned up a little. Alright. So the next material that we're going to use is going to be Foxtail. You could use fin raccoon if you don't have Foxtail here. So the first color Foxtail I have is this kind of custom color I have. It's a cream that kind of fades into tan that I really like. We're going to go and just kind of measure it, maybe a shank and a half length behind the hook here. Kind of see where that measures out at. Trim our Foxtail. And we'll go ahead and just tie that in. The nice thing about this chenille, it really helps this foxtail kind of prop up on its own, kind of giving it that little shape of a pinfish, I guess. So, next thing we're going to do, we're going to add some bars to our fox here. So I got a gold Sharpie. All we're going to do is just start right behind the chenille. Just add bars on each side. Alright. Actually starts to look like a pretty shrimpy pattern at the moment with that, but I promise you it's going to turn into a pinfish here shortly. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some more fox. This time we have tan fox. And if you guys are looking for good quality fox, we've got a lot of fox on the site. You get a lot of fox in a pack, and it's excellent quality stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of measure this out. We want it to be about the same length as the other fox. Alright. Go ahead and just cut our excess off there. Like I said, this is going to be a pinfish. I like this on the flats for like snook, trout, redfish. But you could definitely do a purple over black and make this into a really nice tarpon fly as well. So don't be scared to kind of experiment with some colors there. It'll have great movement from behind with the foxtail and probably do a good deal of damage on your local tarpon. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tie in some EP Chromatic brush in the 3-inch. This is the pale bronze. I like this because it's got some gold flash in it, which really helps for this color scheme. I'm going to go ahead and tie that in right on top of our fox. And we're going to use about half a brush. So, this is going to be making up the head of our fly here. Move that back. And make sure this brush, I've had this brush a while, so I just want to make sure I don't have too many trap fibers. You'll have to brush them out, but we're just going to go ahead and just palmer this forward for about a half a brush, you know, however many we get out of that. Just do one wrap kind of right in front of the other. Don't worry if it gets too unruly, you know, every wrap, just kind of push it back with your fingers, and then once we stop, we'll take our bodkin and really kind of brush all these fibers out. You know, if it gets too unruly on you, you can always just take your bodkin now and hold it in place and just kind of pick some of it out. Make sure you don't get too many trapped way down deep. Bodkin's best little tool they ever included in a fly tying kit. So, we'll continue moving forward here. We're going to go all the way to the front of this fly. So again, trapping a few too many fibers for my liking, and we'll just pick them out. And get one more in there, I guess. So before we go ahead and capture this, we'll just pick it out. That way we don't capture any of these hairs down. Brush what's left here forward, what's on the hook back, and we'll just go ahead and capture that, wrapping back on it here slightly. Now we'll take a pair of old cheap scissors just so we can cut the wire here. Good to go. And we'll go ahead and finish off our head, just kind of clean this up, make it look a little neater. Now if you like, you can go ahead and throw a weed guard on this. I'm not going to on this pattern just because I'm throwing these more on a flat where I'm not really worried about anything getting caught on this fly. So. Alright, there we go. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is add our eyes. I've got these are 4D living eyes that we got on the site. Again, great price compared to some of the other ones you'll see online. These are the earth color. And we're going to go ahead and just glue these bad boys on using a little bit of Loctite gel. So I'm going to go a little bit back behind the head here. A little Loctite on. Use this to kind of press it down in there. Alright. And we'll do the same on the other side here. Just do your best trying to get your eyes to line up pretty symmetrical with each other on either side. Alright. While we're waiting on those to dry, we'll just take a little bit of Loon Flow, put it on these thread wraps here. And you could use a lot of different colored threads here. You don't have to use black. I mean, you could use anything from just a tan here to yellow, pink, you know, really whatever you wanted. Not going to make too much of a difference. Let's hit this with the light real quick. We'll clean up our head with a lighter. Alright. And then we're going to come back over it with our little razor tool here. So we got a little razor. All we're going to do is kind of give it a little haircut here at the bottom. Kind of let some more of that that chenille shine through. You know, give it a little bit here at the top. Not super necessary. What I like about this is you don't have to worry about like trying to adjust it with your fingers. The tool does everything for holding your razor in place. There we go. We can let it be a little unruly there, but that's a little muddy. That's your nice little pinfish pattern for throwing on the flats. Like we said, you make it in black and purple, and you know, throw it at tarpon, throw it at snook, redfish, trout. You know, just about everything should do a pretty good job of eating this pattern. It is an Umpqua pattern. It's not one of my own, but yeah, definitely something you can go out there and have success with. So, hope you guys liked it. If you would, give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. And yeah, we're going to try to have some more videos up here shortly for you. So, thanks for watching, guys. Later.